Okay. What's up to the WeCoin community? Recording now, March 7th, 2025. And this is the weekly AMA. I'm the WeSet COO Geoff Turnbull. And let's get going. Okay? The focus today is going to be going through the current and upcoming part of the roadmap. So the roadmap has been published on our platforms, etc. I think actually right now I might share it. Well, I'll share it right after this. Okay? So I'll share it on X. So work has been constant. There has been, some setbacks, etc., some delays, but we keep moving forward, and we're always pushing towards our goals. Anybody who knows this project and has followed this project or invested in this project for a while knows that we consistently push forward, advance, and drive value. So I'm looking at the roadmap right now, and I'm looking at Q1 2025, which is coming to an end in less than a week. Okay, so time flies. We're already finishing the first quarter of the year, and we've already had a lot of success here. Okay, so we've already launched WeSet and VPoint on virtuals, and we've completed our bonding curve, meaning that we sold out hundreds of thousands of dollars of VPoint within like 10 days. Okay, so there's validation and market demand for VPoint base chain launched in conversions. Okay, we had a liquidity transfer from PancakeSwap to Uniswap. Not a rug pull, we moved through it. And liquidity left the ecosystem. On the Binance side of VPoint, we have liquidity on MEXC, centralized exchange. We moved the liquidity then from PancakeSwap on the DeFi side, the decentralized side, to Uniswap. Okay, so liquidity moved. So now we have base Bitcoin liquidity on Uniswap, and we have Binance chain liquidity on MEXC. And we continue to. We also integrated our agent to social media. It's a slow learning curve for the AI age. Remember, we're at the frontier of AI agents. We're launching at the speed that protocol will allow us to. So remember, there's a learning curve. So sometimes our agent might tweet out random stuff. We're teaching it where we have a feedback loop and have patience with the social media. And ultimately, I mean, this is bullish for the project. It's going to improve the quality of our social media. Okay. Improve the quality and reduce the cost. So, moving forward to Q2 2025, we're launching the AI terminal. So it's going to be like a token-gated and launching the social media. We launched AI now runs the majority of our social media. Okay, we're live. We are. Okay, we're back on Telegram. So let's move forward to Q2. We're launching the RWA token. So it's going to be a token-gated service for leveraging AI to provide RWA and tokenization infrastructure. Plugging into that is the Virtuals. Virtuals has a hackathon. So as we build our terminal, we're going to build features that we can put into the hackathon to hopefully generate attention and recognition for what we're building in the virtual space, and then also leverage that technology, get support from Virtuals, and leverage that into our terminal. So we're going to be our devs are focused on that for the next week or so. I think the submission is in 2 weeks. Okay, so there's a lot of things we can do. We want to be a leader in real estate and RWA and tokenization utility. So we already have a lot of technology on weset.app for RWA and tokenization. We're a world leader in the user experience of tokenization. We want to leverage that. We want to scale that and find ways to leverage AI to scale our RWA technology. So I'm excited for that. That's what we're going to be doing for the next few weeks or so. Okay, and then we're going to keep building it. And the rest of the quarter, we're going to be building the terminal. It doesn't stop after the hackathon. We're going to do a good sprint to submit something to the hackathon and get some recognition and some rewards and some resources from Virtuals. But then we're just going to keep building the terminal. So those two projects are synchronized. They dovetail each other. Another thing we're doing this quarter is we're building and growing with AI hedge funds. So this is part of an initiative to improve the WeCoin price. I know we're all here, we're all investors, we're all holders in WeCoin, and we want financial gains and validation of what we're investing in. I understand that. I'm not naive. I like the technology, I like building the RWA space, but I'm not going to pretend that the value of WeCoin is not important. One way to drive value of WeCoin is not through retail investors, but we are an AI agent, we're an AI token in the RWA space, so we're going to work with other AI funds to have them support and incorporate WeCoin and the WeCoin token into their portfolios, into recommendations, into their clients' portfolios, depending on how they work. Okay. So, that's what we're going to be focused on for Q2. The terminal is a big thing, and I'm going to keep providing updates on the terminal on a weekly basis, as well as the hackathon on a weekly basis as we move forward. Okay, at this point, didn't have too much to share today. I just want to make an appearance, provide an update on the roadmap. I addressed one of the main concerns is our social media. We have an AI agent running our social media, but it's a learning curve. So no, we haven't been hacked, but we're training our AI agent to communicate better. Again, we have limitations based on the platform that we're using and their improvement at the same time that we're improving. So they provide us with a huge platform, a lot of horsepower, but they also have some, limitations, maybe in their agility. They provide power, but we need some improvement in the agility. Okay. At this point, does anybody have questions about WeSet or WePoint? For people wondering about Binance Chain, let's move forward on our roadmap, actually. So it's Q3. In Q3 2025, we're going to bridge, right? We have a Chainlink partnership. We've already bridged, actually, WeCoin to Ethereum. That was just like a test of the pilot project, okay? But in Q3, we're going to bridge Binance Chain with Base Chain, okay? So for those of you worrying about the liquidity on each chain, what's happening on each chain, for bridging the two chains. Okay, that's in Q3. Okay, we want to build a bit more before we bridge. It's a good opportunity to fill your bags. There is a bit of FUD. I mean, the overall crypto market, the backdrop is down, bearish, and we're sort of, for those who aren't paying attention, we're split between like two chains, and where's the liquidity? But for those who are paying attention, those who know WeSet, those who know WeCoin, those who see that we're fully boxed, those who follow what's happening, know that there's no reason to fear. We're actually just building, right? We're building on multiple chains. It's bullish. It's not bearish, right? It's a feature. It's not a bug. We have a big vision, right? We're not just going to launch that marketing campaign on price. We're actually building, and building sometimes you take 2 steps forward, you take 1 step back. But you want to build everything with a big vision and be backed by strong technology. Okay. I still don't see. I had one question, answered it. I still don't see any more. I'll give one more minute. If anybody has a question, you can type it in Telegram. You can type it in X. Let's see. Okay. I still see nothing. No questions. So remember, guys, the best place throughout the week, if you have uncertainty or doubt, the best thing you could do is Telegram. Okay, Telegram is the best way to communicate with the community as well as the management team, such as myself. Okay, so remember, thank you for coming. Keep being bullish. You guys are the ones here. You guys are the ones who understand that what WeCoin is building in the AI space, and we are well positioned to be the leader in RWA AI, which is a massive potential. So keep stacking, right? Use this as an opportunity to fill your bags. In a year, you'll be laughing. You'll be laughing at how you were able to buy WeCoin at such a low market cap on either of the chains. All right, guys. I see no questions, so I'm going to log off and get back to work. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you next week.